Triss is you've deferred. Do you move?
What?
Fuck.
We're running over here. That's where I'm going. You have the bracelet.
You guys are very far away, though.
I held my turn.
Holy shit!
Go!
It worked!
I'm gonna turn around, smile at Kevin. I will grab both of your hands.
Legendary action.
Upon Whitelaw's tapestry a scrying eye, Jan's location compromised. A choice to make, the dragon or the wizard we surmise. The beast we choose, new weapon in hand, a curious javelin of the gnome's design, setting off for Bryn Shander again, but not before Crossbolt crosses our line. Reginald Benson tasked to hunt us down, Whitelaw rightly feared that we'd betray. When out of nowhere a common enemy appears, differences put aside without further delay. A curious turn of events for a hunter of undead, and yet our task remains, a hungry dragon must be fed.
Hello again, and welcome to another episode of PeakD&D. All right. So last time you guys fought a butler and didn't lose.
I think we won.
I think it's reasonable
You
to say
didn't
that.
win.
I think the class system won.
Yeah, there you go.
We might have made a friend.
You might have made a friend. So at the very least, you fought the dude, discovered that he hated the undead more than he hated you, and left on more or less neutral the positive terms. So, hey, maybe that'll come in handy one day.
What are we gonna do about
But as I understand it, the plan tonight is to go throw a toothpick at a dragon. Is that right?
Yeah.
I feel really bad. So if there's any way we leave tomorrow, or we rest. Well, I just had a long rest. I can't long rest.
This is what I mean. Like we woke up weird. Like
We just woke up.
it's been half an hour.
Is Doran Whitelaw still coming tomorrow morning? Is that still happening? Like, even though his butler tried to kill us?
I don't know. What are you asking me for, man?
I don't know. I'm just.
You have no idea who's lying
I'm
to
getting
you
nothing
anymore.
over here, so I don't know
You
over
shouldn't
there.
give us anything. I just know.
Why
that
not tell them in the comments section what they should do?
Please. Well, we can't do that.
Well, we can't
now.
wait for that, folks. We have to.
I mean, like, I'm a bit squishy right now, but I'm willing to go up and try to face this dragon.
Like how
It's
long-
just an illusion. How bad could it be?
That's what I mean. What are you scared of?
Nothing.
How far? It's in like a day away.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
So
pass
it's a
through
survival
town,
trip.
or is there like? Can we?
So
sleep?
yeah, it will extend your journey by a little bit, but you could detour to Bryn Shander. That's only about an hour or two out of the way from where you're headed to, and yeah, you could spend that night in town if you wanted to, and fight it in the morning. Or
Well, I think we're trying to counteract our sleep schedule. So we're not going to bed until sunrise,
Yeah.
is what we're saying, right?
yeah, right. You guys decided to become nocturnal upon realizing that
Half
2
the
out of 3
party
people had dark
is
vision.
nocturnal.
And Kevin has night vision too. So
And just keep in mind, there's fewer dark hours than there are bright hours.
That's fair.
we're also in like.
But hey, I'm not here to tell you how to adventure. What do you guys want to do?
But is it like we're in the northern part of the orb of our planet? So I'm just saying, like, maybe it's darker for longer at certain times of the year.
Well, yeah, but you
But it
guys
is shield meet, so it's like summer.
Yeah, shield meet was a few days ago, so yeah, it's midsummer at this point.
the
So the
days
solstice
are
is a few weeks behind you, but
But the days are still pretty long.
days are still pretty long.
Can you survive
If it
travel?
functions similar.
Why do we even care about these people? We just gotta hold hands and use the bracelet, and we could be going with all of these kids.
You do have the flip off the adventure so far button.
But
Assuming that does what Jan said it does.
I'm very curious about this dragon, though.
Dorn Whitelaw's not going to get rid of that fake dragon up there. And if we don't do it, these people are going to die.
If the dragon is fake, what are you so worried about?
These people are going to die if they think it's a real dragon.
I mean about you feeling bad.
I mean,
If it's real and we throw this spear at it and it doesn't work, then we use the bracelet.
then we use a bracelet and we get out of that dragon's way if it is real. I mean,
I am
fake
quite
news and
interested
all
about
that
this
stuff,
dragon. I want to see him out.
but can you wait another few
Can
hours
you survive
to go
travel?
to wherever that bracelet's going to take us? I'll be all right.
Eat some rations.
I mean,
Yeah, where that kobold bit you, you got some gnarly black-looking marks that kind of veining out.
Which I'm pretty
from
sure
the-
is cure wounds is higher stakes.
yeah, I'd need a restoration.
Less a restoration.
Yeah, you would
Well,
need,
there is a temple like back not that far, but
Oh yeah, let's pop in.
that actually might be a good idea.
Oh, you want to go have a priest
Wow,
look
you're
at the
thinking
wound?
about-
Well, then.
Yeah, we
I
should
mean,
have
maybe War Priest Danton can
That's the
something-
worst idea, mayhap.
We should have someone look at that.
We gotta get some Bactine. All right.
No, my son should go first.
It's got a very nasty scrape. Then yeah, I think before we peace out of town, let's go back to
See?
the Temple
War
of
Priest?
Tempos.
Back to the temple.
See
and
War
Easter.
Priest Danton.
You didn't get too far from it. But,
Ow, though. Ouch.
so you backtrack yourselves back to the temple. Danton is there.
Would you care to look at this for us?
Oh, goodness. What on earth happened to you?
Vampiric
We
kobold.
ran into some weird little lizard men.
Vampiric kobold. Where'd you find such a creature?
Just outside.
That's close to holy ground.
They were in the slums,
In the
in an
slums,
abandoned building.
Oh, drat.
There was
Bad
a
bit of
bunch
business, that. That whole side of town's been nigh unoccupied since the end of the rhyme. A lot of people living there didn't make it. I'm not surprised that foul things have crept in there since. Let me have a look at you, my boy.
Yeah, can we do anything about that? Ow! It's a little bit,
That's a vampire bite if I've ever seen one. Let me see if there's all I can do about it for you.
Am I gonna turn into a kobold?
Don't think so.
Thank goodness.
Let me see. All right, you're lucky. This didn't hit your major arteries. Just grazed you. You'll be fine, I think, with a bit of bed rest. But as for that wound, I don't think there's magic can help you yet. At least not any I can master.
All right.
Well, off we
You
go.
got anything for dragons?
What?
Pulls out a flagon of ale.
Well, it's no mayonnaise, but thank you. Tomorrow it's wine. It's your day.
Are you heading off to fight that blessed thing?
Well,
I don't think it's very
Sort of.
blessed at all.
I'm trying to watch my language. It's a family channel.
No, I mean, I appreciate that. I do.
well, sort of. We have it on good authority. Well,
Don't
have
worry,
it on
a homeless person told us that it's not real.
A man with 5 robots told us.
he said that it might not be real. It may be just an illusion.
We think this might be the machinations of that wizard.
Listen, War Priest, here's what we know for certain. If there is an undead problem happening in this town, it turns out Mr. Whiteclaw's butler is an undead hunter. of
Fine
sorts.
undead hunter.
So, in the eventuality that keeps happening, he might be someone that you want to reach out to.
What's the fellow's name?
Reginald Benson.
Benson.
May
All
still
right,
be in
I
town.
appreciate that. If he's looking into it his own self, I'd be happy to help in any way I could.
I think a man
That
of
includes taking up my silver cudgel.
it might come to that, depending on how bad this.
But if the dragon
how
is
far this
real,
goes.
then you best believe we're gonna just cheese it out of there. And hopefully.
Hope you get the chance, boy. They're fast on wind.
Oh, well, we've got something that we can get out of there.
Just start like
You are
elbowing.
just full of useful information.
Please continue.
Please tell me all your
You
secrets.
see, it's this bracelet.
Kevin, also, it's Kevin. Kevin is magic.
All right. Well,
That's what I named your ex.
just be safe, all right? I hate to peel you off the streets and put food in your belly only for you to get frozen to death on the spot by a dragon.
Well,
Yes, and we do hope that it's not real, because if it is, then, well, it's still going to be there.
but if it is an illusion and we can clear the pass, we have to try.
I won't try and stop you, my boy. I'll just ask that you're careful.
Yeah, I feel like crap.
It's a nasty wound to be traveling with, but if you keep it warm, it shouldn't go bad on you.
All right.
Try to get some rest when you can.
Apparently, I sleep during the day now, so I'll deal with it
What if you
tomorrow.
just slept on Kevin?
Are you sure you're feeling it? Why don't you take this potion to cure disease just in case?
Okay. Should
I think
take
you
it?
should drink it.
I'll try it. I don't know. Cure disease.
It tastes like slightly worse ale, but you do feel magic.
Oh. Does that work for something like
No.
vampire? No. it
No.
doesn't. Great. Well, I appreciate your thinking of me.
Well, we best get going, because you've cured of diseases as of now, so...
I'm gonna
I
stop
cleared my syphilis right up.
Yep. Took care of the syphilis, but
Back to the brothels.
still a vampire.
Still
Gonna turn into a vampire kobold. So, all right, bye.
Be an improvement.
Just gotta sleep it off. It's all right. Kevin, we ride. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
To see a dragon.
Off to see the
We're
dragon.
Off to see the dragon. Title of the episode.
Alrighty, so you feel like rolling me a survival check there, Mr. Person with that skill?
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's a +4, 19.
Now, you're pretty sure you managed to retrace your exact steps from Bryn Shander. Alright, so let's
many of these is
roll on
ours?
the tabla. No encounter for you.
Empiric kobold encounter for you.
And another vampire.
Assuming that the plan is to go to Bryn Shander, you do manage to arrive there without incident. As you're arriving, it's getting to be about 6 in the evening.
Oh, I feel so much better without the sun.
It's going down.
And Bryn Shander is how far from the dragon?
A couple hours away from the pass.
A couple hours away from us, right? So now, do you want to sleep now?
Is that what we're gonna do?
Isn't that what you want?
Yeah,
to
that's
do?
exactly what I want.
Alright.
We leave at first light.
No. We leave in the middle of the night as soon as you've gotten your 8 hours of sleep.
All right, I'm going to sleep now.
And then we'll leave at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's
I'll
been
trance out for 4 hours.
You just there with your dancing lights, like
Yeah, I just start trancing.
wow.
Fog class. No, obscuring mist. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if we can
This is
take
how we do it
a
in the
long
dark.
if we can take a long rest, I would very much appreciate that to gain back my extra hit points.
All right. Let's see. I believe your rooms are still good. Remember to pay your 2 gold per person per day for
because we're in the
your-
city.
for your lifestyle expenses.
Lifestyles with original things.
Do you want? Am I
Not
holding
being
on to
fed
the money?
and boarded right now, so there you go.
Am I holding on to the money, or are we each paying that?
I have
separately?
some coin on,
I have some
on my
coin
person.
as well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, just don't double mark it. We have it in the notes hub.
You want a little walking around money?
Before you go to bed, I'm just gonna put a claw under your chin and look you in the eyes. Wine.
Right. I think it'll reset at sunrise tomorrow because that's when I told it to do. That's when I told it to do this stuff.
You better
I got
eat 5
a gallon
quarts
and a
of mayonnaise.
half. I got a gallon and a half of mayonnaise to eat before that. So with a belly full of
Then you just walk into
mayonnaise
the tavern and you're like, mayonnaise, it's all me!
I would like my own room tonight.
Qain's gonna be thrown up. Just throwing up a stomach full of mayonnaise. All right. So you spend the nights in varying degrees of comfort, but let's see. It probably takes you about till 7 to get checked in. So let's see, 8 hours from there, about 3 in the morning. You guys want to take off?
Yes.
Qain, time to get up. Wine.
Right. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, but I can't do it till tomorrow morning.
Oh.
It's the middle of the night.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I still got half a gallon of mayonnaise.
All right.
Let's go.
You're armed with a stick and mayonnaise, and you're off to fight a dragon.
Maybe dragons like mayonnaise.
Maybe if you lather the javelin point in mayo, it'll be stickier.
I probably should have picked poison.
Acid? I don't know. Anything might have been
I
better.
can do 8 ounces
anything
of
but
acid.
mayonnaise. All
All
right.
right. Kevin, we ride.
All right.
Disgusting.
Now,
It's
you
a
two.
little cockatoo, and the crest just
It
goes.
is,
my
it is
tail.
far too early for that. Just everybody. I know you're up early too. I know, Kevin, you're up early too. I know.
I would like to. I'll let you guys pack down that trail. I'm gonna walk behind.
Word.
A ways.
That's why Kevin's here. His big flipper feet.
Kind of
Backs
tramp
it
it
down.
down for you. All right. So give me another survival check as you make your way out toward the pass.
14 that time. It's a little tougher.
14. Very good. So, yeah, the trail gets rockier. You're heading up to a pass, a sort of gap between the mountains, the spine of the world. You start to see some awfully familiar-looking terrain as it gets rockier and more frigid.
Mage armor.
Look like you cast a mage armor. Fair enough. Alrighty.
And wild surge.
And wild surge. Oh, delightful.
No!
Finally, I get to use this table.
Don't we all? Let's see what
Great.
happens.
How far back are you traveling?
I like in the back of the line, so the trail is like.
But not
down.
like 20 feet.
No.
Like you're just behind us.
Oh my god.
Hope it's that one. All right. So what is the School of Magic as mage armor? Is that conjuration or alteration?
Oh, I have not written that.
Transmutation.
Let me see.
Alteration is Skyrim.
I'll start listing that on spells here.
That's fair
Um,
enough.
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Very good then.
I
So,
didn't even know that mattered. Okay. This is
It
new
does.
territory for everybody.
We'll write it down on
Thanks,
at
Alan.
least on
yes, thank you to Ellen for the fun wild
like
magic
taking
chart
notes.
that we're using.
No, it is really cool. If you want to check it out, it's on the Dungeon Coaches.
Link in the place links go.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
It's very cool.
Very robust.
Interesting. All right, give me a D100.
62.
62.
Everyone's dead.
Possibly.
Disintegration.
And
Does it depend on the level of the spell too? Like, is
give
that
me
factor?
a roll on a D20.
Not as far as this, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
4.
That's why I didn't play the sorcerer.
Okay.
That's probably fine.
Sure it is.
So now you roll a d10, right?
Next time.
Yeah. You cast a spell, it's a d10.
Yeah, no, it's gonna start getting gnarly. From never having one to now having many. Oh, good. Such a delightful life.
Are we like well outside of town at this point?
Oh yeah,
or-
we're
Oh, yeah.
we're
Okay,
like
We're like getting close to where dragons
He's not
live.
she's not like internally combusting in the
Yeah.
town square.
Max.
yes.
You notice that all of the snowflakes, as they fall from the sky, all of them within a certain radius start like veering toward you.
Do we notice this?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not like all of the snow in a mile is like pouring directly on Max, but it seems like as they get close to him, the falling flakes of snow just seem to veer toward him and stick to his fur.
This is delightful. I so love it here. I am not ready to leave in the least.
You are quickly becoming a snow leopard. And,
Okay.
Max, it seems that you suspect that if other things were flying through the airs, such as projectiles, they might also find themselves attracted to you above all other targets.
Well, this would be good for throwing toothpicks.
I'm gonna stand way away from you.
I'm pretty sure Max wasn't planning on getting close to the dragon
that
anyway.
is also
Do you know this?
I'm not sure.
Why are the snowflakes not hitting me anymore? They're hitting you.
Don't know. I cast a spell and this happened. I don't know what's going on.
How did you do that?
How's a rainbow made? It just does.
It just does. I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Hopefully that's
So
not...
that's fun, and that will last for the duration of the mage armor.
Cool.
So, you know, next 8 hours, maybe don't get too close to any
literally
archers.
every snowflake near in and around
Yeah,
us.
like,
is just,
you know, you're not sure what the attraction
Yeah.
range is on it, because they're still falling and gravity
Yeah,
still
yeah, sure.
affects them. But they appear to be
5,
veering...
10 feet veered in.
Yeah, it seems like within about 10 feet, all the snowflakes are reliably hitting Max before they do
Are
anything
you like
else.
shaking your paws like cats do when they get like wet? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, all
trying to
just
shake it off.
constantly. Yeah, trying to shake it off. I'm miserable. I'm more miserable now.
I'm not
In the
really sure how
meantime,
to
yeah,
help
it's
you.
definitely
Put on
not
this
doing much for your
podcast.
comfort level.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna drop like 10 feet back further.
Just gonna hang back another 10 feet. Fair enough.
Probably
and
safe. I'm
keep
not
going.
exactly sure what
just
you're
hang
doing.
back and stretch.
All right.
Stretch it out.
Where was
Well,
it?
is there
Bloody
anything
dragon.
else somebody would like to do before I begin narrating?
Nope.
I
Don't
think we
so.
should, as we get a little closer, I'd like to spread us out a bit.
Kind of maybe not all stand within breath weaponing.
Yeah, strafing patterns a bit.
I mean, yes, but
So yeah,
it's either a cone or a beam, is it not? What if we do in the wrong pattern?
it's a dragon's cone. I've read.
I have no idea.
You're gonna hang. You want like the back,
I do.
Backpack.
back there.
Kevin coming too?
Kevin, I think I'll.
Would you like some fried chicken?
I want.
Not
I don't know. I'm like. Kevin should.
He's the distraction.
Kevin is the
Keep in mind, if you want to use that bracelet, you all have to be touching one another, or somebody's going alone.
Who has the bracelet? Do you?
Trista's, by all
You're not gonna let me bring
appearances.
Kevin, are you?
So let's be within a dash action of each other.
So, you know, find your happy medium. Be comfortable with where you're placing yourselves.
Because that is the...
Yeah,
I'm
I think we gotta leave Kevin back. I'm not gonna make him go into a dragon's lair.
So if we leave him,
We won't have him anymore until we
All
come
right.
back to Icewind Dale. If we have to cheese it out of here, I'm hoping that thing just disappears and we're done. Like, easy.
aren't we all?
Can I? What is Kevin's stealth? Can he just like hide?
He just walks behind a tree. It's like a lodge pole. It's nowhere near enough to block him.
Throws his head into a pile of snow.
I just think he's peeking around the side. Like, a little. If I have to say goodbye to Kevin, if there's a way that Kevin can like stay nearby, but like
How about right next to
extreme
Triss?
edges.
Yeah, you could like say, "Hey, come when I call" or something.
Yeah,
You know, you
like
could
I'll give
probably-
him a whistle and maybe he'll have a round or two to like just run in there. He is pretty fast, especially on the
True.
snow. He's like,
Yeah. Very sure-footed.
yeah.
All right.
Big old
think-
horseshoe feet.
I think I'm comfortable with where we're at.
All right. I think. Do we want to spread out? I think that's good.
All right.
As good as we can hope.
We're within a move action, which I think
Yeah.
is decent.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was going for.
Perfect cone shape.
As the first rays of dawn begin to peek over the spine of the world mountains,
trucker.
you see
Didn't leave early enough.
an enormous shape.
Oh, there it is.
At first appearing like a patch of snow on the mountain, you can see it stretch out, and you realize you're looking at great wings
I know those wings.
powdered with snow. The creature gives a great roar and comes swooping down toward the pass. with a great big whoosh, sending snow and ice kicking up in a big cloud.
And right at Triss.
You see the same gnarled, scarred, crocodilian face that greeted you at that Shield Meat Festival. Well, well, well.
I would like to make a perception or insight check to see if, like, there are footprints or if snow has been displaced or any tells of what, if this might be an illusion or not.
Okay, roll perception.
Hey.
23.
23. It looks to you like some snow has genuinely been displaced.
Okay.
And you do see footprints. Not really footprints, more of a big trough where it landed.
Okay.
But it seems like whatever it is affecting the world around it.
Okay.
Have you come to deliver my prey to me?
About that.
Well, hello again.
I remember you.
I remember you too. We've certainly found him.
Have you? Fortunate news. I can only assume you have brought him tussed and tied.
Absolutely. He's in the saddlebags of our good Axebeak Kevin.
What?
And yet you haven't brought him here.
Kevin is very scared of large dragons.
A wise being, this Kevin.
He's the wisest of us all.
Truly the best of us.
He might rival you. I
let
don't
me-
know, but
Can I look at you guys and I'm like, I got an idea.
That's what that looks like. You're pooping. I don't know what that looks like.
It's a poop.
That's what it looks like, huh?
constipated.
I don't know.
I
It's
must.
just a
It's all the
dragon.
mayonnaise.
I have to
Yeah.
tell you.
I
This
think you've had too much mayonnaise.
this little gnome is wily. He got away from us several times. We trussed him up real good, wrapped him up, and he's being held securely by Kevin.
Roll
Good.
deception.
Why are we doing this?
Chris, you have loaded the bases here, so you will roll with advantage.
Hooray! Listen, I need to get close.
I know. I was gonna try to bring the dragon to you, but I'm good at deception.
That's 2 15s, so deception is I think it's a -2.
Yep, that's a 13.
What I said. I said the same
Fantastic.
things.
Very good. Oh. It takes a big step forward.
And I say,
I would not have required assistance if the gnome were slow and stupid.
Well,
no.
At this point, I would like to be very subtle and attempt to make, like, struggling gnome noises from one of Kevin's saddlebags with prestidigitation.
Oh, there you go, with prestidigitation. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Yep, you managed to create some decent sounding. But the dragon's ears kind of perk up and it turns in the general direction of where Kevin is.
would be.
All right. And I'd like to. Should I whistle for Kevin? That's what I'm.
I would also.
Or are you gonna?
The next round I would like to make, because I can do up to 3. So like I would like to add fear scent. No, like in prestidigitate fear scent, right? Like the smell of fear for
Oh, okay. There you go.
Interesting.
Well,
I do.
bring him before me then, and I will be gone and leave your merry village to do whatever you apes do.
Well,
All right. I'd like to get in within 30 feet of him.
You gotta whistle for Kevin too.
30. It's 30 feet to the mini base, but he's actually got a smaller base, so it's more like
Yeah,
this.
fair enough. But
And then I whistle for Kevin.
At which point, I'm gonna go toward that tree.
And Triss is taking cover behind the nearest tree.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, actually, this dead one up here.
Oh, this guy. I see.
Just like over there. Yeah.
Yeah, here-ish.
Yep.
I mean, I'll approach to some extent. Still
Stay clear.
staying in the rocks, but closer, I suppose.
So, it seems you are the mighty hero bringing me my prize. Or perhaps the quisling traitor, hoping to find a gap in my armor.
What? I don't. Here, let me get the gnome. And I start unwrapping the saddlebags. And I grab the javelin and I try to throw it at that dragon's heart.
All right. So, Qain.
That is bonus action rage? I don't know if I have a round. I don't know if I have a real round.
All right,
to
before
do.
we start getting into actions and bonuses and things like that. So, throw true. Please, for the love of God. Inspiration. So,
But I don't know how this is gonna work.
Qain, you,
like to do that.
Yep. Just looking through my saddlebags here, just about to pull a gnome out. as your hand touches the cold metal of the javelin haft, I would like you to make me
Dexterity.
a wisdom save.
Oh no.
That's my wisdom.
Everybody lies to us.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
15 is pretty good. So you turn and you are hoping you're giving the dragon what you hope is a reassuring smile, or glower or whatever it is you do.
Just are you
Something
pooping?
about those enormous teeth and the sensation of holding something metallic in your hand makes you deeply, deeply anxious.
You alright?
Your head begins to swim a little bit. You're remembering another very cold place that you once stood in, facing down a dangerous foe, armed with a weapon wholly unsuited to the task before you. You begin to hyperventilate a little bit, and you can all see him sweating. Nonetheless, you manage to grab the javelin. What would you like to do?
This is what happens when you eat so much mayonnaise.
Should not have had that extra gallon of mayonnaise. I'm gonna throw it at the dragon.
Fucking do it. All right.
Did you give me a bardic
Can I
inspiration
get off a
before?
bardic inspiration?
At this point, we are going to need to roll initiative
All right.
Oh, good.
to determine the precise order of operations.
Hell yeah.
All right.
19.
Anybody beat that?
No.
19 for
Yes.
Natural 20.
Qain. Natural 20 for Triss. Triss first. Qain second.
Very far away from
Dragon on 8. Minomorlin, where you at?
15.
15. All right. All right. So Dragon goes last.
That's a plus.
Triss, you're up.
Next time we should say we do bardic inspiration before.
But I didn't know how this was gonna happen.
Yeah, we didn't know either.
And I am
And it's only-
going to...
Is it 10 minutes? No, it's only 10 minutes.
It's a minute. Yeah, it's 10
Yeah,
minutes.
so-
My action until after Qain goes.
Good. Just holding your action for the time being. Qain. My guy.
I'm putting my hand up to my mouth. That's all I'm doing.
I grab the javelin, I push Kevin, and I say, "Serpentine, Kevin!" And he just bolts like 50 feet that way.
All right, let's move Kevin before we resolve the rest of this.
All right.
Since you've narrated it.
Don't you dare put it by me.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and he would just move again. all the
Dashing,
way
very
back
good.
There.
Dashing for the tree line. Very good.
Dashing through the
back
snow.
behind some trees, dashing through the snow.
So long, Kevin. Hope you make it out of this one. I like Kevin. I hope Kevin lives.
I'm gonna try.
He's gonna live through all this.
I'm gonna try to throw it at the dragon.
Hell yeah. Do
Make
it.
an attack roll.
Just roll 20, man.
That is it's a ranged attack. I am proficient.
You can use your strength if that's better than Dex.
Well, it
Thrown
sure
weapon.
is. Then that's did I have a bonus action? That would have been this round. Can I bonus action
Yes,
rage?
you can bonus action rage
Okay.
for the bonus.
So then I rage, and then that is a 21.
21. One more than 20. You hit.
Oh no! I don't know what's happening.
I mean, you hit it,
All right, so
but we don't know what's gonna
a
happen.
javelin. Would I roll damage, or it's got whatever else it does?
Why don't
I
you roll
guess.
damage? Let's see
all
what
right, So
happens.
if it's a regular javelin,
It's a javelin,
be-
not a sphere.
that's 4 plus 7, so that's 11 points of just piercing damage.
All right. You hurl your mighty javelin covered in gears and cogs and stuff. They're not really attached to anything. You're not sure why they're there. But you strike the dragon full in the throat. It roars and rears its mighty head up in indignation and begins to dissolve into frozen mists and little twinkles of magical starlight, leaving in its place
I am so gonna tell everybody at the tavern about this.
Oh crap!
a very irate looking 20th level wizard,
We got this!
Doran Whitelaw, stands there.
Oh, yeah.
The jig well and truly up. He glares at you with nothing but hatred and venom in his expression and begins to raise his hands and prepare to cast spells.
Run,
Great.
run, run!
Minomorlin,
Yep. Great. Tris, you've deferred.
I have held my turn.
You've held your turn.
Driss, you may take your turn if you so wish.
Qain, do you move?
Yes, I suppose we should establish that.
Yeah,
Do you
if
move?
I have movement, I'm moving back over here.
What?
Fuck, 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 fuck,
Oh,
fuck!
wait, we're running to each other. No, sorry. Over here. That's where I'm going. You have the bracelet.
You have the bracelet.
You guys are very far away, though.
Minomorlin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
I held my turn.
You did hold your turn.
Holy shit!
I mean,
I'm just
Go, 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 go!
I'm just running like, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked!
okay. Well then I guess I'm gonna turn around, smile at Kevin.
I just immediately like as soon as you approach me, I'm just in tears. Like,
I will grab both of your hands.
Legendary action.
Oh, you're a whore.
I know.
but then you haven't moved by that point because it's before it's after. You can't do it in between his turn, right? You can't move and then do that.
Yes. Well, then he's doing it as you're moving forward.
Okay.
Triss, I will need. Well, hold on. Actually, let me see what kind of save I
Not to be vague.
Tides of chaos. Whatever it is. Whatever's about to happen.
Whatever is happening, I don't like it.
We're fine. This is fine. We grouped back together, so this is fine.
Exactly.
We had the greatest plan going into this, and then we just undid it in half
It's
a
'cause
round.
I mean, I'm sorry. Are we fighting the 20th level wizard?
No. That's why he said that, so we wouldn't get any ideas.
Oh, you know me so well. Yes, that's
But you also know us so well, and we failed plan
Well,
all
he's
the
no
way
longer
through.
concentrating on something.
That's interesting because I guess you held your turn.
Yes.
I don't know how that interacts. It's all right.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. For
For Triss, and only Triss.
okay. I wasn't sure what he did.
Hold
He's a 20th level wizard with legendary actions. We're so dead. We're so
17.
dead.
17, I'm afraid, is not enough.
Oh no!
Triss, you begin to run to your friends, the charm in your hand, and you feel your body involuntarily stiffen. Every muscle in your
What are you
body
doing?
is in a state of tension, and you are paralyzed
What are you
by a
doing?
hold person spell.
Oh crap.
Bad guys.
Yeah. Great.
Need
Is
some
that a
advice.
concentration? Is he concentrating?
He is concentrating on it, yes.
Okay.
He begins to incant. You can see 4 small globes of fire begin circling his head.
Oh, counterspell.
He extends a hand out towards you. Counterspell.
What?
And the
A gnome steps out from behind the log. Gives you a wink.
Janssen!
Turns to Minomorlin. Y'all hold my beer and watch this. Tosses you an aluminum can.
All right.
Wizard fight!
This is exactly what I didn't want to get involved with.
This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. All right, so Triss.
Was he about to cast Meteor Swarm on us?
Yes.
Yes, nuts. Yes, he was. He's very upset. All right, so Triss deferred her action. So Qain, you are actually going first. What would you like to do?
What do we have a kind of an ally now, so I don't know.
Kevin!
I would like to move. I will fireman carry
What?
Minomorlin
I don't know if I want you to.
over
This is not
Here.
consensual.
and Kevin.
Make a
runs
strength
back in.
check.
Okay.
Is that an athletics check?
Oh yeah, if you want to roll athletics with Qain, be my guest.
Yeah, I'm still
Well, I can do
raging.
acrobatics
So-
against grapple.
Oh, that's true. You can.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that is a 19.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Minomorlin, you have been scooped up.
What? No!
And then I'm gonna hold
Jan's here!
everybody, and
You have to throw the bracelet. Can you even get it out of your hand?
he's holding it. If I hold him,
It's all rigor mortis and
If
stuff.
it's a bracelet, I was wearing it.
Well, it's
Right,
actually
if
it's a charm.
It's a charm.
Ah.
Yeah,
from
you
the
have to break the
bracelet.
charm, and that will take you to the bracelet.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming you had it like in your hands running to us.
so I'm just trying to get us all together. And if I can do anything, if I can't get the charm like out of his hand or something, then I'll just wait until we can.
Why don't you roll me dexterity? See if you can slip that out of his out of Triss's grip.
Okay.
You got some
Gotta
sleight
make
of
sure it's
hand
all
there,
together.
Capitan?
Do I? I don't know. Yes and no. Just a straight up dex.
Just a straight up dex.
All right.
If you
my
don't have
God.
sleight of hand.
I rolled a natural 20.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I don't know what that means.
Splendid. All right. So you have not 20'd the charm off of Triss's paralyzed grip.
Oh, you really
You are
want to
now
get out of
holding
here.
it. It takes an action to actually use it.
Do you have an action?
I mean,
in grabbing me?
if picking up Minomorlin was
You
my action.
basically had to grapple Minomorlin there, so I
I
believe
okay.
that is your action.
Great. Then I'm just like action surge to gain another action.
There you go, my dude.
And I just bear hug everybody and I say, "Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong." And I use and we bamf out of there.
Oh, right.
Maybe if I did it right. I
All right.
don't know.
You break the charm. It's a little glass figurine. You just basically snap it in your hand.
Crush it. Just
And let's see if this post-spell plague item works as intended.
I don't know.
Somebody call me high or low. Who feels lucky?
You're the one doing it, man.
As everybody's pointing at bed.
Hi.
This is your bed. Let's lie in it. 62. Damn it.
Oh,
That's high.
yay.
All right. So, the swirling mess of snow and the arcane energies that are about to be released all vanish as you are whisked away from the battlefield. Jan gives you a wink as you disappear. You find yourselves in a long instant elsewhere. You appear to be in some sort of underground burrow. The ceilings are rather low. Qain, you immediately bump your head.
Will you put me down?
You can see row after row of long, cold beakers and little Bunsen's that you would light with a candle. This place is covered in dust and cobwebs. But you have ended up somewhere else. It would seem as though you have escaped.
For now.
Triss, on your turn, you may make me another wisdom
I was
save.
just about to ask if I am still held. Oh, I just get one this time.
Just one.
Same thing.
All right, same thing, not quite enough. Let's see here.
Put me down.
Chris, what's wrong with you?
6 seconds later, Triss, you are able to move once more.
Push the bird off me.
The bird is pecking you profusely.
Kevin, be nice.
Yeah, Kevin is having a real hard time being in an enclosed space and is beginning to slightly lose his mind.
I rolled a 23 for acrobatics. Let me down.
I dropped him like a sack of
On
potatoes.
one of the desks, you can see a silver bracelet.
Oh, that's nifty.
Looks like 3 different hooks on it, where one of those charms might have once been.
The other hooks, clearly no charms.
Yep, the other no other charms on the bracelet itself, but the bracelet itself is there.
What's the temperature like in this place?
Warmer. It's an absolute shock, but it's in a cave, so it's a little bit damp and a little bit cool. But it definitely feels like the temperature just jumped probably 20 degrees instantly.
Is everyone okay?
Suppose I am now.
I wasn't about to find out what those two were gonna do with us in the way. I'm sorry I stole your charm.
And my body.
I wasn't about to leave you there.
I was gonna write a poem about that, man.
It was really,
Epic wizard fight.
no, it was really like
Inspiration.
not. There was some weird stuff happening back there, and I'm sort of like coming down out of my rage.
So it was an illusion.
Coming down out of your rage and flashback and everything that just
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, like
But it was also that Whitelaw was the dragon.
It would appear as though he was.
And also,
do you know, like that was some pretty powerful magic, I suppose.
at this point, I'm just going to be ruffling through drawers and searching this place in
Yeah,
this
well,
lab
let's-
that we
let's-
find
Very good.
ourselves
Let's see
as
what's
we
going
hold
on.
this conversation.
Certainly
I
looks like
don't
the
know
alchemy lab that he told us about.
What is happening between those two? All I can tell you is I am very happy.
Is there a
Away.
way out of here, like a door or a...
Well, it's a
cave?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a natural cave. It looks like it was like excavated or perhaps magically. But yeah, there's a lot of drawers and things. Triss, you find a lot of notes in the desk drawers, most of which are written in Gnomish. I don't know if you speak or read that.
I do not. I will still take them.
Nope.
Yeah, fair enough. Bunch of notes.
We didn't know.
No, hindsight. I'm gonna try to get Kevin calmed down and get him out of here if he can fit.
Yeah, you're gonna start looking around for an exit. There is, however, an armoire that you haven't been able to check yet. I assume you open it.
Yes.
All right, you open it. A bunch of glass bottles fall out. It looks like this was like a storage unit of some sort. A bunch of potion bottles fall out, bunch of liquid splashing everywhere. Make me a quick fortitude save, just because some of those are a little bit hazardous.
Constitution?
Yes, Constitution. Sorry. Old edition.
Edition Wars.
15.
15. Okay, good to know. You feel fine for the time being. You do, however, find a few potions that are intact.
Okay.
A couple of them look like healing potions.
Okay.
And there is one vial that looks like it's full of poison.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
I think you got him.
I did.
Nice.
Jesus.
There's a fly on the table.
Oh, hey, Tony, you still have that can, by the way.
The aluminum can.
Wine.
Well, I was gonna once I get Kevin outside.
Yeah,
And there's no immediate threat or anything.
You don't see anything dangerous,
Okay.
no. You pass a few areas that look like they had perhaps traps at one point, but they have long since ceased to function.
What does it smell like?
It's a couple of faint glyphs. It doesn't smell like anything, but there is like a small pull tab on it.
Oh, it's full.
It is sealed at the moment,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Well,
All right, you crack open the tab, and a plume of fog comes out. And when
welcome to my shop. What would you like?
when the fog disperses, there is an item sitting on the floor. It appears to be a large box with a series of 6 locks. Both locks and box seem to be made of some black metal.
What? Why?
Well,
He gave it to us.
Put it in the damn hole. Do it fast.
Then you emerge out into daylight. It appears that the sun is substantially higher in the sky than it was a moment ago. Well, you have ranks in survival, don't you? Roll that for
I do.
me.
Yes. Natural 20, I guess.
All right.
All right, just for funsies.
Natural 20, huh? Well then, let me...
I know exactly where I am geographically. I've been to
Well,
this
you
city.
can make a pretty educated guess, as a matter of fact. You are east of where you were. You are very far east. It seems as though the sun is about where it would be at 3 p.m.
We're real far away. Whoa. This is...
And as you emerge into the daylight, bird in tow, you have a
okay, Captain, it's
strange sensation of flattening. Like the air has an unnatural stillness to it.
Oh, right, like magic and stuff doesn't work here.
You immediately start to pour some comfort mayonnaise out.
No, I did wine beforehand. I would have
Okay.
said wine. But
And find that the jug does not produce any liquid.
Trish is going to be mad. It's okay. I was
You
going
are
to
emerging.
try to surprise her, and like before we got to the dragon, I would have like when the sun was rising, I wanted to have like secreted away some
Yeah.
wine.
As you emerge from the cave, what you see is that this appears to be sort of inset to a hill. The area, the terrain you're in, it appears to be largely savanna. There's a lot of grass as far as the eye can see. Not like verdant and green, but a little bit brown and largely, but it almost looks like it almost looks like wheat. It's very tall and thick and kind of brownish. The temperature out here, probably about 70 Fahrenheit.
Oh, thank God.
Well, don't need these furs anymore.
You immediately doff your furs.
And I'm cut.
So, Kevin is feeling a little bit better now that he's no longer in a confined space, and just sort of sits down to process the events of the last couple of minutes.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, you did good. Have a little snack. You did try some of this grass.
Peck.
Like uses his head sideways, like
Yeah,
a side.
he just kind of side beaks his way through it. Tries to eat the grass.
Nice.
Well, it looks like I suppose this is Oz now.
Oh,
You can see
right.
a town not far from where you are, perhaps about an hour's travel.
There's a settlement in the distance. I yell down to
What
the
is he saying?
hidey hole.
What was that?
The wine is not working.
Oh yes, we're in an
You
anti-magic
son
field.
of a bitch!
It's not my fault. I was gonna surprise you.
Never your
So,
fault.
It was the
Folks.
anti-magic. It was the anti-magic field.
having had the opportunity to witness a high-budget special effects battle, you conveniently decided not to, and used your parachute to escape Icewind Dale. It would seem that you have ended up somewhere quite far from that frozen place. You are down 2 angry wizards and up 1 box. And I think that is where we will leave things for the week. In fact, I think this is the close of what we might consider Chapter 1 of this campaign.
Wow.
We're
Wow.
in a new place, and
Wow,
we're
wow,
going
wow,
to
wow,
make
wow.
such good friends here, I'm sure.
And great decisions.
Look forward to all of that next week as we do the first session of Chapter 2 of our campaign. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.
PeakD&D. Great friends and you're good friends and great decisions.
There you go.